Running was never part of my exercise, never part of my... I never thought I'll be a runner.
In Jan last year, I just thought I would run the 10K in December, the Pune Marathon. And so I started running once a fortnight. I would run 10. That's how I started.
Actually, I used to run on my own. And I used to, wake up 4 o'clock in the morning when the roads are all, there's no traffic and all. And I used to start from Magarpatta city, go all the way MG road like 4:30. It was very, kind of lonely.
I used to run one half marathon every year, but that used to be like without any training. And in almost all those 5 half marathons, last 10 kilometers I was dragging myself, almost crawling.
Started running when I was working in the States. I used to run in the gym, and one of the guys there, he noticed me running and he suggested outdoor running. I started running with him, and that's the start.
I started running when I was age 13. I was running around in PT, physical training, and the coach said, I came in like 6th or 7th, and the coach said, hey, would you like to run for the school? Meet me after school and you'll run cross country with the school. So I joined, met him. He says, here's the uniform, school uniform, and we'll start running 3 miles every day. So at age 13, I started running for school, represented my high school from 8th grade onwards till college years, University of Maryland. And then joined the Montgomery County Roadrunners Club, did quite a few marathons, did a grueling 24-hour relay 2 years in a row. That was the highlight.
Actually, that happened 1 year back in May last year. And I was doing other stuffs like taekwondo and other things, but someone, Farida, was the one who introduced me to this club because she stays in the same society as mine. And I started running just 1 round at a time with the group, and then slowly it improved. And as it improved, I completed full marathon in Mumbai. That was a humongous achievement.
So my reason for running was mainly fitness. I was not keeping fit, overweight, a lot of stress at work. So I just wanted to get away with it. So then I started running on my own. But then lately I got to know about the group, and then I joined. It's been now 2 years of journey with the group. And every single event I have participated, half marathons to full marathons, 10K. And it has really helped me in my personal as well as in professional life.
So I started running because I was very sick at one point of time, and I used to go for long walks alone, which translated into runs, which became equivalent to meditation for me. So that's how I started running.
I kind of used to CrossFit and met Merlin and AC, and they told me that there's a group here, come join us, and that's how the journey started.
I started running a long time ago, but I used to run in the park, or I used to run in the gym or treadmills. But with the club I started in December 2012, and from there earlier I used to run alone, and used to get tired in 1 kilometer or 2 kilometer run. But after joining the club with the group, that's when the real running has begun.
Well, I've been running for a while, not long distance, a few kilometers, 4 to 5 kilometers was what I used to do. I mean, that I've been doing for the last 8 or 10 years. But serious running, I think I started about 4 years back, and that time I trained, that was all alone, trained for half marathon in Mumbai. And subsequently, for a couple of years, I never got courage to move to full marathon rather. And then one fine day, when I was running with Pune Running, then I get in touch with Mike. It was an accident, or maybe it was a good accident to happen. When I got in touch with Mike, and he said that okay, those guys have some group called Pune Marathoners and meet here on race course. So that when I joined the group, then I got enough confidence to sign up for full marathon. That was the first full marathon that I ran with the group in Mumbai.
I started to run with a special case. I had a heart attack last year. This was in Feb. I was weighing something like 92 kg. And the doc says if you want to stay alive, you need to start taking walks. So I started with walks.
I started with 10 minutes walks a day, and then got hooked to the running bug. Did my first half marathon in September. Then went on to do one more half in December of Pune, and then I set my eyes on the Mumbai full marathon. Did it in 5 hours 23 minutes. It was awesome.
I used to I used to gym 3 years back, and while going through somebody's Facebook page, I found that okay, yeah, this guy is running marathon, and I read about marathons, and then found that people run 42 kilometers. 42 kilometers. So I thought, okay, let's try for a half marathon, which is 21. And so I said, okay, I'll do it. So I said to one of my friend, he's in office, and he said, yeah, I'll do it. I said, okay, I'll do it. Then we said, okay, and we forgot. So just a month before, this guy called me and he says, you remember we have to run a half marathon? And I go, okay, so let's train for it. We just 3 or 4 weekends we met. We tried to run the half, and somehow we tried, and we finished in like 2.5 hours without any training and all. But it was tough because running marathon is not tough. The recovery part is tough. So for the whole week I was like driving. So this is how I started.
I've been running with the club for a year now. Exactly a year now. March last year is when I joined. But yeah, my experience with the club has been absolutely amazing. I have not enjoyed running as much as I did with the club. Awesome people, very inspirational, so diverse. Everyone is interested in talking about so much of positivity and pushing yourself, being someone more than who you are. So yeah, beautiful.
I mean, you cannot just say it in words. It's amazing. I used to run alone, and it used to be so boring. And when you're running with a group, you just don't know that you're running. It's been about 6-7 months that I've been running, and it's fabulous. It's just awesome.
I have met 100 of people through this group, and I have made very good friends with whom I can roam around. I can have some cool time. So it's not related to work. So outside work, whatever you want to do, you can have with this group.
And I mainly run because of the group and the entire fun and enjoyment that we have running with the group.
So group is the one who has motivated me to come down to the race course every day whenever the running is there. So it was tough for me to get up early in the morning before, but then just because I wanted to be with the group and run with the group, I started running. That really motivated me. The group is just amazing. I run because of the group, seriously.
So I joined the club because I found it difficult to start running in India alone on the roads, and I was skeptical about running in a group. I'd never run in a group before, but it's very encouraging, and I've gotten faster. I've changed my method of running, pretty much injury free. So it's been good so far. I did my first marathon with the club also.
Experience is exceptional. I never thought that it would get such big, and it's a family oriented, so I encourage spouses to join. I encourage kids to join. It's from anywhere from 13 to 70-year-olds. I encourage Mr. Singh, which I miss a lot, 69 years old, and he was our eldest runner.
So far it has been an amazing experience. I've found very good friends here. I could take my fitness level to a different level, so that is something I have been enjoying a lot. From a level where I could just run one half marathon a year, from that to running a half marathon almost every week for 3 months, it has been one of the things that I love more.
The group is simply amazing. Everyone is so motivating, and it's the feeling with running with the group is just very nice.
My experience with the club is that more than running, I feel I've become a part of another family. I've got a set of friends, a group. I mean, people are there to help each other. And whenever I'm running with the club, I manage to run more than what I would want to run.
Participated in 2 marathons. I've forgotten how many half marathons I did, including the practice race. But yeah, being a runner is different feeling altogether. And of course, being a part of a running family is, it's awesome.
We have fun together, pull each other's legs and crack jokes on each other. That's nice.
This has become my extended family now. I mean, definitely, whenever you come here, think about the group, either through whether in person or through our whatever group we have. Definitely it gives enough energy to carry the day ahead.
A very close-knit family. We know each other very well. That keeps us going, really. That's the best part of it. It's the magic, it's the consistency as well as the camaraderie.
With the group, it's a fantastic experience.
So it's been a fantastic journey with the group, with the Pune Marathoners Club.
With the group, they have pulled me they were always motivating me to run more.
There are people who are who do not look at their age, but they still keep running. They inspire you every day. They've been motivating you. They've been encouraging you. They've been looking after you. So it's been like a family that you would always cherish. You would always draw inspiration from them.
Actually, when I started running initially, I looked up the web for a coach, and I found out about Michael, and then he had this group, and I started running with the group, and that was really which got me hooked on to running. What can I say? It's a group which motivates a heart patient to run a full marathon. What more? That was awesome.
Michael has been a great inspiration. So whatever I have done up till now, all the races, all thanks to the coach.
Yes. Mike is absolutely one of the most amazing people I've met beyond a coach in just running, I think. I love the way he can even be your coach in the way he deals with his life. So yeah, Mike has been absolutely amazing and inspirational. The fact that he does it for free is just like respect.
First of all, he's like I said, he's such a blessing to us. I think to the whole Pune running fraternity. He has inspired so many people.
Mike, he has been one of the greatest inspiration. Actually, the thing is, when I signed up for full marathon, I was not sure. My first goal was, though I've always been, for speed, but never thought like, okay, what should be my goal? So I thought like maybe 4.5. Looking at others, looking at my first half marathon, which was sub 2. I thought that 4.5 will be a good target, or anything below 4.5 will be a good target. And that's when he said that no, nothing doing. You need to do it at 3:40. So that was, come on, it's not possible at all. But yeah, that was the, he's one coach, or true sense of coach, where he knows what you can and he just pushes you to break that barrier. And definitely that helped me to complete my first marathon in 3:51.
Michael is an excellent coach.
He's the one who puts me on a leash all the time. I would have had many more injuries. I would have probably not run at all. So he's always there for us. Even if when he was not here, he was in Pune, he would call us up and he would talk to us. When I'm at Hyderabad, he calls up and he knows things about us. I feel pretty confident to talk to him. I know that if there's any problem, he's going to help me out and he's going to ensure that I do things right.
Yes, Michael, he's kind of probably dedicated his life to running. So he's a great motivator. He knows all the techniques. So when I joined initially, he was the one who encouraged me actually. The doc was not really sure whether I should run a full marathon, but he was very sure that I had practiced, really well. And I would give all credit to him. I mean, if he had kind of even slightly shown a doubt, I would have not gone for the full marathon. I think he's a great motivator, and he's got all the experience. I mean, he has run like 35,000 kilometers. So I don't know many people who have done that.
He's got a lot of experience, technical aspects of the running. People think running is so simple, but it's not. There's a lot of technical aspects to it.
He's very encouraging. He pushes you beyond what you think you can do. And he's always available anytime. You can give him a call. With injuries, extra coaching, it's been good.
So for me, Mike is my first coach.
He has been a very very calming influence personally on me. He has helped me from the very first day. Not in the he's not a coach. He's a mentor. He's a friend. You can talk to him anything about your personal thing if you need any advice regarding your professional life, because he has seen the whole world, so he knows the stuff. So that's where he comes and helps you. Whatever you discuss with him, it's confidential and he helps you out.
Your life was like nothing earlier, and then he starts something. It's his initiative, and he starts this club, and it has changed. We can clearly see it has changed lives of a lot of people.
Coach has inspired me extremely well, and whenever I was down, he has helped me recover with my injuries and all. And when I did the Goa half marathon, I really doubted I could do the full marathon. But coach really pushed me extremely hard, and he motivated me, saying that, oh, you did this easily, you can easily do full marathon. So that is the one I really dedicate my full marathon to the club and the coach, because without them, I couldn't have done it.
No one who can motivate you better than him. His experience is just the plus that all of us need here.
I'm a big follower of him. So whatever he says, like, I really admire him. For me, he's like kind of next to my parents, right? Because he's not just cares about you. He always thinks about you, that how you can improve, what he can set new goals for you. Even you don't realize that you can do it, but he knows well. He's a great observer.
I was amazed to see that that he's doing such a good job, selfless, without any selfish interest. निस्वार्थ, इसको हिंदी में निस्वार्थ बोलते हैं. बिगर कोई स्वार्थ से लोगों को मोटिवेट करना और रन करने लगा. And that is one of the best thing what I liked about Mike.
It was his idea to keep to make running fun, to run in a group, so which has worked out very well. Earlier people used to run alone, so his idea is to not to run alone but run in a group. So he is always telling us not to keep anyone behind, not to let anyone run alone, and that has worked out very well.
Running with him is a kind of pleasure to be with. So for me, he's like kind of a mentor, guide, coach. It's amazing.
What should I say? The more you say, you feel that you have said very less. He's always an inspiring figure for us.
He's a tough guy, but we just love him for what he has done to us. That's it.
My motivation is drawn from each other runners. You show up, I show up. If you're there, I'm your coach. If you're sleeping, you must be dreaming of running. And that doesn't cut it for me. So I'm a no excuse coach.
What motivates me? Everyone in the club. Every single person in the club motivates me, of course. My own drive to be better, but there are times when the drive is low. So.
What motivates me to run? I mean, it's been there in me from it's fun.
Now it has become part and parcel of my life. Whereas one is a group, definitely. That motivates a lot. Other than that, fitness freak is the other thing.
So first thing is, I think the people around us are amazing people, because this bunch of people we have, they are the most awesome people on earth. Why? Because they are just like you. They are determined. They are consistent. They want to achieve something, and they are there for you for anything. Even if you need something, you just give a call, and they are there for you. They always admire you, and at the end they are waiting for you, clapping for you, and giving you hugs. What else you want?
To cross your finishing line with them, that's been one of the motivations. But the secondary reasons would be health, but definitely to run with the group, to be part of this fun gang.
And on a day-to-day basis, it's such a big stress. It's such a feel-good thing. Even when I go to office, people say, "You ran 11 today, aren't you tired?" So no, I ran 11 so I'm energized, I'm rejuvenated.
I like to be outdoors, and running is the endorphins it gives you, and it motivates you, perform better every time. So that inspires me. And, keep improving, keep having a bigger and bigger goals, and running takes you different places, different cities, and in a way,
ways. You can travel also. I really feel uncomfortable on the days I don't run. So that's one motive. The other is I used to take tablets for blood pressure and diabetes. So those have gone. And I'm eating a lot of things and my weight is increasing. So that's a great motivation. You don't have to take tablets. Just you can eat all you want.
I set targets. As in, okay, now I've run this, now my next target is to run this particular. So then I keep that as my target and then I keep going. And
I think just to be fit is something I want to. Just want to live a fit, healthy life. So that's the main motivation for me. But I think that was the motivation when I started. I mean, before I started this group. But now it's like it has become a habit. If I don't run, I don't feel comfortable.
Just running. There's nothing specific. I just enjoy it.
The group.
Fitness is one part. Other thing is the happiness which I get out of it.
Motivates me is the club, no doubt. I mean, just because of the club, I am here running every day. So people are so true, so fun. I mean, it's just enjoyable to run with the people. No other words.
Okay. Words can't describe. Sorry. You have to run to feel it. That's all I can say.
This is Ram Shankar Yadav, Mr. Consistency of the Pune Marathoners Club. He started on 17th of June of 2012 and hasn't stopped running. What is your total kilometers since then? 3,000. 4,200. Sorry, I stand corrected. 4,200 plus kilometers and still going. So, this is Ram Shankar Yadav, Mr. Consistency.
Just like to say one sentence at the end, one liner. So full marathon is a relay race between body, spirit, I would say body, mind and spirit. Because once one gives up, the other takes over. That's how it is. So it's a relay race.
And you have
motivation, I want to say something.
Yeah, so
I have people in the group who really motivate me, so I want to talk about it.
yeah.
So Zia is one person. I'm really motivated by Zia. Then Ram, I think he's nobility personified.
Earlier, I used to snore very heavily. My wife used to get was fed up of me. She used to, when I used to snore, she used to go into the hall and she used to sleep over there. Then later on, after the first 5K, I don't know about how it happened, but the snoring stopped automatically.
Okay. So first of all, tell me how you start.
From there on, I never thought I'd become a marathon.
Yeah, please.
More than a marathon, I've been part of the running family.
There's no guarantee in life, but I guarantee you will cross the finish line in 42 kilometers in less than 6 hours. Come on.
And the thing why I joined was because of the barbecue parties that we have.
Everyone, come on. Very good.